Welcome to the Luz and Dolly Show. I'm Luz.
And I am Dolly.
And we are here with Dr. Judith Banda. Welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So
excited.
So excited to have you here. So excited.
So Judith, Dr. Judith, please tell us, where did you come from?
I'm from Mexico. I'm a teacher in Guanajuato University.
Yes, Guanajuato University.
Guanajuato.
We miss you guys.
We are so excited to have you here with us today.
Yes.
Luz and I had the pleasure and the honor of being at the University of Guanajuato back in November and offering some workshops for the students.
Yes.
But why don't you tell our audience a little bit about how we met?
Okay. The last year we meeting in Anthony Robbins. We went to the
workshop.
The
A
workshop with Anthony
Seminar.
Robbins, and I went to because I want to work my first about the speaking English.
Yeah.
So I need to practice with
Yes.
other people. So I meet the Dr. Ruby. Do you
Dr.
remember?
Ruby. Yeah, Dr. Ruby. She was so sweet.
So the Dr. Ruby introduced me with Dolly and Luz. And so
Oh, so
And
here
I'm
it
so
is.
glad she did. And by the way, you speak in English very well.
Yes, and we are.
You speak English very well. She wanted to
very
overcome
grateful.
this fear, so she is here at our show, and she is speaking to so many of you.
Yes.
So that you could practice even more.
Well, she had said that she wanted to conquer the fear, and she told herself that she would speak to 10 people in English. And Dr. Ruby was one, and then she met me and Dolly, and it's just wonderful to see that that's a goal that she made for herself, coming all the way from Mexico to Chicago to go to the Tony Robbins seminar and put one of three, because there were three things you were trying to overcome. Speaking English, and what were the other two?
The other, I need to break other fears.
Break other fears.
Break other fears. For example, my emotions.
Okay.
I need to change things about my job.
Very good, okay.
Because was
Not functioning well? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so things weren't functioning well, and what else? And what was the third thing?
Now is my first time I speak English.
Yay! You're doing great! So excited and happy, and always know that even when Dolly and I are recording the show and we're speaking Spanish and there's a word that we forget, all we say is ask. And our producer will say, oh, that word is so-and-so. So knowing within yourself that it's okay to ask, and only by practicing and conquering our fears will we get to where we need to. So thank you.
Not only that, but let's put it out there. It's never too late to learn something new.
Never.
It's never too late to learn something new. So you're doing amazing.
Yes, you're doing
You're
great.
doing amazing. Very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
So at the university, Dolly and I were there, like she mentioned, at the workshop with these students in November. Can you share with the audience the reason, how that all came about?
When you went to university, the workshop was very, very amazing because the students can change their experiences.
Their experiences?
So we can break their fears.
Good. They can
Nice.
conquer their fears.
Yes, was very important for them.
That's beautiful.
So let me
Go ahead.
ask you, what drives you? What motivates you to give so much of yourself? It's obviously it's a job, it's a career, it's a profession, but you have so much passion to help others.
Yes, how to the students, it's my passion. But I want to help other people, and I want to introduce with other people, with people amazing, the same with you.
No.
With you.
You want to share the love.
Yeah.
The love and the energy.
You're saying you want to share the love, but you not only share it with the students at the university, you also share it with the children with cancer. Can you share
Okay.
where that comes from, what you do, and what it has done for others? It's powerful and so beautiful.
Yes, I help the children with cancer because they need help with a product for 6 months. So I like to help these children because how do you say como su salud?
Their health.
Their health is better with the product. So if you want to
Sponsor.
to sponsor, you can send an email, Judith Banda, how do you say guión bajo?
At?
Guzman @hotmail.com.
Okay, underscore.
Yeah.
And we'll have it at the end of the program, but you have access, and if you're interested and want to assist her in sponsoring these children with cancer for the product that helps them have vitamins and nutrients that they so badly need. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing that she does voluntarily with other individuals to help support these children and their growth and their happiness and their health. It's just so beautiful. So thank you for that.
It's truly amazing. And also, if you want to just send the information, your contact information directly to lusanddolly@gmail.com, you can do that because we'll be more than happy to forward that information over to Dr. Judith.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
What, how did I don't know if you had a question for her.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. How did it get initiated when you met us at Anthony Robbins and you said, would you like to come to Mexico to host a workshop? How did that come about? I don't think she had the authority to say, please come, but she did it. But she did.
Yes, when I met you, I just think I want to compartir,
Share.
to share with my students.
Aw.
So I said, would you like go to Mexico with with a workshop with my students?
And
yeah,
yes.
but my
I said, yes, I don't have a passport, but I'll be there.
And she said, yes, would you like to come? And then she thought, wait, I don't have the
I
authority.
don't have the authority to do that. We didn't know that.
Yes, but I don't have resources with my principal. So when I come back to Mexico, I said my principal, we can
Invite
Luz and Dolly to Chicago.
From Chicago to
From
Mexico.
Chicago to Mexico. Yes, of course. You can.
How did you explain to him what it was that we were coming to do? Or did he not understand what it was? He just
No.
saw your excitement, or
No,
what?
just my excitement.
Your
He
excitement?
trusted you.
That's beautiful,
And it
right.
was so awesome. Well, Luz and I had the honor and the privilege of working with about 100 students. And the experience was so incredibly powerful for us.
yeah.
How was it for you?
Oh, for me it was workshop amazing because I can change some fears, and it was wonderful because I can change with my students.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
So you come from Mexico to Chicago to learn, to get inspired, touched, and motivated, and then you go back to the university, you share that with your students, and then they can share that with others. That's just a circle of love. That's so
It was
beautiful.
great. One of my favorite parts of everything that we did out there was, first of all, we had a lot of fun with Dr. Judith.
Yes, oh
And
yeah.
her friend Patty, we were just going out and having a blast, but working specifically with the students.
Yes.
Even those students that were outside of the workshop, we had students looking in.
Yes.
And we had students that were on the doorways.
Joining.
And they're like, can we come in and singing along with us and participating any way that they could and asking when we're going to come back.
Yes.
We had the most beautiful
We
and amazing
did.
time.
And we're ready whenever they're ready. So.
Yes,
But another
absolutely.
thing, Dolly, since you were mentioning the students being outside looking in,
Yes.
I think Dr. Judith had mentioned that it was changed. The title of the workshop was changed, and students weren't registering. All of a sudden, they saw and heard and experience what was happening, and more students wanted
And
to
wanted
join.
more. Yeah.
I thought that was
well,
so...
the title of the workshop was Ama tu vida, amate, amate
Yeah,
tu
love
vida.
yourself.
Ama tu vida.
Ama tu vida.
And,
So yeah.
and it was really amazing.
Oh.
But we are so incredibly grateful
Yes, we
that you
are.
came all the way from Mexico
Yes.
to be at the Luz and Dolly show. The Luz and Dolly show
See?
to practice your English some more.
And who would have thought that in July we meet at Tony Robbins, you invite us, and we go in November to a workshop in the University of Guanajuato, and now here in July, you're back in Chicago at the Luz and Dolly show.
Yeah.
That's
Which,
that law
by
of
the
attraction.
Way, it was just our dream then. It was
Yeah.
our dream because we
Yeah.
started our show in January.
January,
And,
yeah.
and Luz and I talking about the law of attraction, kept
Yes.
saying the Luz and Dolly show coming soon.
And I'm like, Dolly, but we're not ready. She goes, that's okay,
And I
it's
said,
coming.
It's okay, it's coming. It's
And here it is. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for doing what you do, for those students, for those children, and for us, for sharing your love and your peace
And by the
and
way,
your presence.
happy anniversary since we met.
Happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you
Have
so
a great
much.
one, everyone.
Enjoy.
Thank you.